Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tarikaremba. Thank you so much for tuning again today. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, so as you can see from the title, today is Motivation Monday, and I know I have not done one of these in probably a month. And the thing is, guys, like I can't come on here and like give you advice and like motivate you and all of that good stuff if I'm personally just like not in the right headspace to do that. And if I'm being honest, like my mental health has been in the pits. So yeah, whenever you see me not posting Motivation Monday, that's what will be going on. I haven't given up on the series. It's just that life, Anyway, today we are talking about choosing people that choose you. I feel like in life, right, we often find ourselves in situations where we are continuously choosing people that are not choosing us. So, I'll give different examples. For example, think of a friendship, right? You are friends with this person and you obviously see this person as your friend, you value them, you do the most, you make an effort for the friendship because again, you see that, nah, bruh, this is my friend. But the reality is, if it wasn't for all the effort that you're making, whether it's going to see them, texting them, spending time with them, all of that stuff, if you don't do all of that, there's literally nothing else to it because you're literally carrying the relationship on your back. You know what I mean? So I feel like now it's really just a situation in life where it's like, you know what? I may value you and I may want you to be in my life, but ultimately I also want people that choose me. I also want people that make an effort for me. So ultimately that's what I'm going to do. And I feel like it's obviously not easy. I know I be out here, Motivation Monday and all of that, but I know that it's not as easy as and you're done. I know that there's more to it, but ultimately, once you get into the headspace where you're thinking like this, then now you can now see what you, like I keep choosing this person, they're not choosing me. I need to now move accordingly. I feel like another thing that is very important in that situation is also have a conversation, like if this is someone that you actually value, right? Like in this example, I gave an example of friends and friendship. It could be relationship wise, it could be, anything like that, right? I feel like obviously because we are adults, like we're not kids anymore, it's very important to have a conversation about something. If you feel like, I keep choosing this person and they're not choosing me, definitely have a conversation about it. But ultimately have that conversation one time because like I said, we're all adults. If you tell this person that like, hey dude, I feel like I'm the only one making an effort in this situation, and you're not also trying to like make an effort for me too, can I see more of this or more of that? I'd really appreciate that if you'd also try for me, whether you say that to like a friend or a guy or a girl, whatever it is. And yeah, if you say that and then they continue to do that, then keep it moving. Choose those who choose you because clearly they don't value you. And at the end of the day, it's a value thing. Think about things that you actually value, whether it's your phone, your house, whatever it is. You treat these things like they are important because you value them, right? So for example, I don't know, your phone, right? Buy a phone, you get like a screen guard, protector, whatever, you get a phone case, all of that stuff. So you might even insure your phone because you know that, okay, cool, this is something of value to me, so I'm going to do everything in my power to protect it. Right? Obviously, sometimes mistakes happen. You might drop it, you might this, you might that, but ultimately you're taking steps to protect it. So in the same way, right, if you've now like spoken to someone about the situation, told them no, like this is how I feel, whatever, and they continue acting like that, you need to start protecting your peace and valuing yourself enough to be like, you know what, nah, I'm not going to stick around. I'm not going to keep telling a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man how to treat me or that they're not, valuing me or that they're not treating me well. Because at the end of the day, if they valued you, they would act like it. I always say, if they wanted to, they would. In whatever situation, at the end of the day, if someone wanted to choose you, they would choose you. It's as simple as that. So yeah, sometimes we actually just need to, get with the program, get with reality and realize that, okay, cool. I can't keep choosing people who won't choose me because I'm going to keep pouring into people and pouring into people and pouring into situations and just be the only one who's pouring. But it's like, who's pouring into you? Who's choosing you? You are also worthy of people that are going to choose you, people that are going to value you. So obviously, I feel like it's very easy to pick out situations where you feel like, nah, no one is choosing me here, then obviously in that situation it's different. But ultimately what I would say is take inventory of your life. Look at the different situations around you, friendships, relationships, look at the people closest to you, the people that you pour into, and also just, take a moment to observe and just see like, what is the situation there? Is there mutual sort of like effort? Obviously, also remember that in life, we all have our good days and our bad days. There are going to be times when I'm not in a position to like pour into someone or whatever because I'm also like in a bad space or whatever. But ultimately, it's not about those like bad days that happen. It's about like, ultimately, does this person choose you? Does this person value you? Okay, so take inventory of your life. Number 2, have conversations, okay? Because we're adults, the adult thing to do is have a conversation. Don't just wake up and be like, I'm chada, or I don't want to do this anymore, and just like ghost to the person. I think that's rude, especially if it's someone that you actually have a relationship or something with. Like, for example, if I felt like a friend of mine wasn't choosing me like I'm choosing them, I'd sit down and have a conversation with them about it and tell them, yo, I feel like this and like this and like this, and this is why I feel that way. And, let's talk about it. Let's fix it. Let's find a way forward, whether we're gonna fix the friendship or leave it at that. Following from that conversation, you now get to decide what you're going to do. Are you going to be someone who's just going to accept bare minimum, everything? I feel like I shouldn't have to now fight like hell for my friend to make an effort for me. I should now have to fight like hell for my man to make an effort for me. So after you have that conversation, now you're in a position to now decide that, okay, cool. If they say they're going to try or they're going to do better, then give them the opportunity to do that. Remember that things are not going to change overnight, and you do need to give a bit of time. But ultimately, if you see that the behavior is continuing, there's no effort to change, just like one of those this is what I'm going to do, you either get with it or leave me be, then you now need to decide for yourself that, are you going to stick around for people that are going to be bare minimum all the time, or are you actually just going to walk away from that situation? I always say that it's better to have one good friend than to have like 1,000 bad friends. At the end of the day, guys, like, life is short, okay? And there's nothing, there are things that are more frustrating, but ultimately, there's nothing more frustrating than being in a position where you're continuously choosing people all the time. And like, they don't even, like, they can't be bothered to, choose you back, make an effort for you back. Why not? You are worthy, okay? You are worthy of all of that. And if that's not what you're getting, then have the courage to walk away from that situation and wait for the better that is going to come for you, because there are people that are going to see you for the amazing person that you are, people that are going to value you, pour into you, make an effort, and choose you like you choose them. So yeah, I hope you have the courage to walk away from any situations where you are choosing people that aren't choosing you, but ultimately to love yourself enough to make the right decisions for yourselves. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with a quotation. I found this on Pinterest, and I thought this was actually really good. So it is by unknown author. So yeah, it says, one day you'll find someone that chooses you and continues to choose you every day. And that's when you'll be thankful everything happened the way that it did. So right now it might feel like, oh my gosh, like, what if I now, let go of this person? I have no friends. People that choose you are going to come into your life, but you need to be in a position to firstly believe that you are worthy of that. You need to believe that it's coming for you, and you need to believe that there are people that are also going to choose you, because you are worthy and you are an amazing person, but you need to put yourself in a position where you can experience that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here. Thank you again for tuning in. You know what to do. Road to 1K. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe.